Day 5 of the Seattle Seahawks training camp is in the books. A couple of off-the-field news today. The Seahawks, they signed Roderick Thompson, a running back, to add another body to the backfield, as Ken Walker is not practicing as a groin injury is reported yesterday, and Zach Charbonnet is not here. You remember, Pete, and we talked about it. There's something about a shoulder thing came up, so he was not here today. Charbonnet was not. He was getting looked upon and evaluated. But today was the first day of pads, and let's go to the video right now.
Go. Good. Great base. Ready, set, go. 3-step punch. Good. Yeah, get that head back, right? Head and shoulders back. Set, go. Good. Head and shoulders back, right? Yep. I don't want you guys to put your head down. They're going to pull you through and you're going to lean. Ready, set, go. There you go. Great. Ready, set, go. Good. Punch the shit out of it. Good. Woo!
Shit, you wouldn't have did that to me. You wouldn't have did that to me.
Oh! Hey, that boy little man came back. Or bigger one, I don't know who called him. Hey, right up there. set, go. Keep that arm out there. Good. Ready, set, go. Good. Great base. Ready, set, go. 3-step punch. Good. Yeah, get that head back, right? Head and shoulders back. Set, go. Good. Head and shoulders back, right? Yep. I don't want you guys to put your head down. They're going to pull you through and you're going to lean. Ready, set, go. There you go. Good. Great. Ready, set, go. Good. Punch the shit out of it. Good.
This money sticking. I don't listen. I'm tripping. Tell my dad I spin it. Spin the check and get it right back. Spin the check and get it right back.
Hey, Seahawks! Shut his ass up real
competitive we are, especially just with the DBs and the defense and how quickly everybody's just picking up on the offense. Really just coming into their own, finding each and everybody's role in the offense right now. We got Jackson, who we drafted, and he's an exceptional player, but also, the rookie free agents that we've also been able to pick up, who come in here and just work and kept their head down. Just fun to see, everybody just coming here just to work and try to make an excellence.
What could Smith and Jigba do for you and Lockett being out there on defense?
He's just another person that they have to defend on. Heavy, already loaded offense. We already got Ken. We got Zach and BJ in the backfield, and I'll even throw Kenny in there. And then with Jackson, Derek, Cody, Eskridge, we just got weapons all over the field that we can finally utilize.
From an offensive player's perspective, what's it like to have Bobby back? Does he seem faster than a couple of years ago when he was here?
We're not gonna go there. Just having his energy back in the building is fun. He's always a great leader, a great big brother. Not only to me, but a lot of guys in this building. And just how he carries himself. He's just a pro through and through. Just how he handles himself on and off the field. So just happy to have it that way, and we're leaning on him and counting on him to continue to be that voice and that leader. At the quarterback position, I think he's going to do way 10 times better than last year because he's got the reins loosened up on him. So it's just going to be fun to watch.
I don't know. I feel healthy. I think the last couple seasons, I finished the season with injury, so I spent the majority of the time trying to rehab that injury. But last year, we didn't play that long, so I got a chance to kind of regroup, reset my diet, reset my things I normally do in the off season, and just trying to be the best version of myself so I help this team.
First day with the pads on, you guys didn't give up any touchdowns in the red zone period. How'd you feel overall about the way the deep played today?
We felt good. The energy was there. Obviously, that's a big part of the defense that we want to improve on. So we think it's the first step to coming out first day in practice, setting a tone like that. And then we just got to build on it. There's a lot of guys learning how to fit, a lot of guys learning how to use their pads and things of that nature. Just knock that rust off. But it was a good, strong day.
Bobby, guys keep saying run defense, run fits. That's the emphasis. That's all we're talking about. What does that look like day to day, meetings on the field? What is the emphasis of the run? What is that?
I think it's just understanding your run fits. I think what it means by that is the team is not going to just line up and let's say you have an A or B gap. They're not going to just line up and come right at you. They're going to move a guy. They're going to motion a guy. and all those motions changes your gap. And so you have to know what your gap is after that, and I think just having an understanding, because sometimes they'll motion to put the nickel into the fit. Now the nickel has a run gap, or they'll move the tight end and make the outside guy have to fold back in. So there's different ways that they can, offense does to mess with your run fit. So just being mindful of that, being able to communicate that with everybody, and just being on the same page, I think that's the biggest thing. Yeah, I mean, the D-line did such a good job. The ball never really made it up to us. To be honest, they were attacking the ball in the backfield, so which I'm okay with. So they were in the backfield every play, and they really set the tone for us today. So that's something we're gonna look for, all season. Your kids right there too. Set the example, throwing ice at adults. You know what I mean? But no, there's still areas in my game I want to improve. There's still plays I want to make. Obviously, winning is the ultimate goal, and that hasn't happened for me the last few years. So, wanting to put more than, I think last year we had 5 wins, and the year before that it wasn't double digits. So, wanting to win, wanting to play at a high level, and remind everybody who's the best.
Bobby, Tyler Lago was saying the other day, maybe it's a little overlooked, your longevity and your consistency, especially the physical nature of your position. What do you attribute that to? You've been able to do it for so long at a high level.
I'm just really consistent when it comes to taking care of my body. I've been blessed to have and work with a lot of great people outside of the building that's been able to help me maintain my body the way that it is. And honestly, it's just that, just being committed to greatness. Watching guys like Ray Lewis, Ken Norton, those guys have been around for a long time, and just doing things that they've done to allow themselves to play for a long time, just doing the same thing.
Some B-roll, and you could see hopefully how spirited practice was, and the pads were cracking, and it was football. It really felt like the first day of football today, and you heard from DK Metcalf and Bobby Wagner there, and also practice notes. The Silver Star goes to Boye Mafe, and he was just a disruptor in the backfield today, and there was the offense really couldn't get on track except for a couple little plays here and there, and those plays were from DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, but Boye Mafe just stuffed, was always in the backfield. And part of that, Bobby Wagner talked about, hey, you know what? The play of the interior line today during practice was great. He said, hey, I didn't have to do much. But as Bobby always does, he did have one good play where he had a bunch of good plays, but the one that stands out is that, he hit DJ Dallas and just let him know, again, I am the vet, I am that guy, and it was, again, a really good play. Other notes, Lockett and DK Metcalf, they also shown today that we saw one play where Lockett was matched up Devin Weatherspoon, and they were one-on-one, and Lockett just torched the rookie on a seam route down the right for a touchdown. And it was one of those, he just showed, I'm the veteran. And why I'm bringing these to you is because this team really has some young, talented players, and then they've got some veterans, the Bobby Wagners we're talking about, the Tyler Lockett, and it's really making for a competitive practice, something which Pete Carroll's looking for, and that's what you want.